at least as simple as that. What taxi? To be fair to him, they were trying. At least first half में तो कुछ तो try कर रहे थे right or left में. But the problem is players के पास resolve नहीं. They're not able to break the deadlock. I think this is, if you see right in the starting few matches of the Champions League, Arsenal were controlling the matches. Now here, now I think Henry said that we are controlling the match by not having possession, but that's not true, right? I think there were definitely moments in the game where we looked vulnerable and we looked like conceding a goal.
And that is
So
not sustainable. Arsenal take on Everton at the Emirates. English Premier League is back in action. 7 points ahead with a game extra played. Satish, all yours.
so I think we were the only Premier League team which managed to get some draw, right? I think all the other teams, what Liverpool
No,
also
no,
lost.
Newcastle. Newcastle drew against
Newcastle drew
Barcelona,
also.
dude.
Oh, sorry, I
Against
forgot.
Barcelona.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So basically,
But
again,
Satish, come on. Everyone had difficult fixture.
every we did
Galatasaray is a difficult game. Everyone
very
knows it.
difficult.
I
You have got
saw like
PSG.
I saw 10 minutes of Galatasaray against Liverpool. Galatasaray versus Juventus, not
Juventus.
Liverpool. Juventus. Galatasaray created more chances against Juventus at their home ground, more chances than what Arsenal did yesterday. So
So,
let's not. So they had a difficult, much more difficult game compared to
but
us.
but
Okay,
but
sorry.
but
Coming
Premier
back
League.
to
But
uh,
honestly, I think Manchester City and Chelsea both were having difficult. So now, okay, let's come back to the real story, right? Man City,
again.
Man City struggled 3-0, right? And if you see Pep Guardiola in his interview, what are the odds to win against Real Madrid? He said low, right? So now what probably will happen? Now I'm telling you, this is where will get interesting. Is that Man City already knows that they are already out of the Champions League. Okay, now they'll channelize all their energy towards the Premier League and whatever leagues they have. Arsenal, on the other hand, still obviously has a chance and probably can go to the semis.
Hmm.
This is where I think Arsenal have to show that they can sustain this, because City is not going to give you any chances. Okay, they drew this match last time round, but now we are playing Everton. Everton is definitely no pushover. They are also have their battle on their own. What to do in this season? David Moyes has been not so inspiring, but they also have their own setup, and they probably want to win. Arsenal has shown that they can even lose against Wolves and all the relegated battles. So that is where that hope comes in, right? I think this time round, all the Premier League sides have not done well, owing to various. They're playing many tournaments, etc. They've got fatigue, etc., etc. Whatever we say. But Everton के साथ you can't. It's ideally, if you were told me this probably in the month of October, November, I would have said 2-0. But here I think it's going to be a tight game. Once again, Arsenal will struggle unless and until they have some solution in place where what happens is when Gabriel, probably he has to start with Gabriel Jesus and probably take Gyökeres out. I think Gyökeres can come in the second half. At least tactically वो है, और इसको भी खिला लो अपना हीरो को, क्या नाम है, बेल्जियन वाला यार, शिट उसका नाम भूल गया.
Trossard.
हाँ, ट्रोसार्ड को खिलाओ. एंड
Trossard is injured, right?
I think he should be back for the game.
Okay. Okay.
Odegaard is out, I think, for another time, so I don't know what will happen to him. He might not play. Eze को अच्छा chance है. I don't know whether he is going to take full use of it. He was not great yesterday. Whereas on the other side, Everton has whom? Nothing. You have no great players to talk about. But still, right, Arsenal will might struggle. And
Everton has NDI and there was one more player,
Grealish,
Drewsbury Hall.
Dewsbury Hall.
Uh, Grealish, I think he's injured. I have to check. I have to check Grealish. I think he's injured. But see, I don't completely agree with you. Your point that Man City can channelize all their energy here. I think it's too late now. We have 8 games and for that situation to happen, वो situation आने के लिए अपने को और 3 गेम खेलना है. अभी दे नेक्स्ट वीक तो उनको खेलना ही खेलना है. तब तक हम लोग एवर्टन को खेलेंगे, बॉर्नमouth को खेलेंगे एंड सिटी. आई थिंक दीज 3 गेम्स वी हैव टू. उसके बाद ही ये सिचुएशन आएगा तो जो बोल रहा है मैन सिटी का. सो अगर आई वांट आर्सेनल to win all three games, including Manchester City.
Yeah.
Put the league to rest. खत्म. तुम Champions League में उखाड़ो नहीं उखाड़ो, I give a fuck. These three games, this has to be
You have to
won.
win it. As simple as that.
Win
You have
it.
to win it. Yes.
Win it. And Everton and Bournemouth, I think, okay, Man City, मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगा convincingly, but Everton and Bournemouth has to be convincing victory. First half में game खत्म हो गया होना चाहिए. 2-0, 3-0. I mean, it's 2-0 at least. That can be done. हमारे इसमें quality है. We have good players. These guys are all starters for the national teams. और ऐसा चुतिया national team नहीं. Good teams. और we have the talent. हम लोग बस Arteta is someone अभी वो he has gone into his shell. He's not trusting his players. He's like we can find a way, somehow find a way by playing that defensive football to get that one goal और उसके बाद shut the shop. ये tactic नहीं चलेगा. We have to score goals in the first half. Positive game चाहिए and take the game to Everton.
But problem वही है ना कि Arteta पर गेम नहीं आ रहा है ना. See if you see Gyökeres, so literally you one needs to really understand what is his role in the team.
Don't start him. Now you have Kai
Yes,
Havertz.
exactly.
Now you have
Exactly.
Gabriel Jesus. Start them. मार्टिनेली को स्ट्राइकर में खिला दे चलेगा. आई मीन ठीक है जो भी है ही विल डू बेटर देन ग्योकेरेस. मार्टिनेली को स्ट्राइकर में खिला, लेफ्ट में ट्रोसार्ड को खिला, ओके लेफ्ट में ट्रोसार्ड को खिला और स्ट्राइकर हैवर्ट्स खिला. You have to change. And Gyökeres cannot start. Gyökeres can come after 60-65 minutes like he did against Sunderland. उसके बाद प्लेयर्स टायर्ड होता है तब उसको शायद खेलने ही में ओपन अप ही में गेट मोर स्पेस तब गोल मारने को बेटर चांस मिले. बट ही हैज टू डू समथिंग, some change.
Yeah, yeah, you can't. Come on. It would have been very embarrassing if he had lost to that Mansfield or whatever what name. क्या Mansfield था ना नाम.
Mansfield Town, I mean
हाँ,
they
मतलब
played so well that day. तूने देखा क्या पता नहीं, but
देखा
they
देखा
were
देखा.
awesome that day.
It's not some Arsenal were shit that day. Let's be very clear. You can't have a tier one team like playing against a tier three. They are not even in League Two. Think, look, they are struggling, and you are
They're
yeah,
struggling.
and we are playing. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, any Tom, Dick, and Harry team, we can never say that Arsenal can easily win because Wolves के साथ देखो right क्या last moment में उन्होंने draw मार दिया. बहुत
That is the problem of this
that is the
tactic,
problem.
na. That is the
Last तक
problem
तुम
of
नहीं
this
छोड़
tactic.
सकते.
Off late to देखेगा, our defenders are not overlapping. Our defenders are staying behind. Hincapié or Timber, they are staying behind. They are not overlapping. They are like safety first. That's it. Arteta को लगता है कि I'm in the lead now. I will keep the lead. That's it. 7 point का lead है, 4 point का lead है. मैं बस वही वैसे ही रखूंगा. But that is a dangerous tactic. He has to go and score goals. And next game, what would you do? Would you? I mean, I know your answer, but still asking. Saka or Madueke?
No, I think Saka is not good enough. You
Saka
saw
has to.
I think see if you see what happened after the 60th minute, right, against
Huh?
Liverpool,
I
the
know.
game changed.
The
Suddenly, we
game
were
changed.
very active on the right hand side. He was physical, he was dominant. He got us the penalty as well. That is something which we will have to appreciate. And also for the fact that he looked threatening. Saka का pause is literally, or मुझे, I have this problem with Saka, I told you earlier also. When he runs, he goes technical, he goes diagonally, right? Then he stops suddenly. So the momentum goes, and then he literally tries to shoot the goal on his own. He doesn't see where the other players are, and he kind of dribbles और उधर ही घूमते रहता है. जैसे जैसे कुत्ता पीछे
नहीं,
घूमते रहता है ना वैसे. So
I
वो
think I think it is coaching क्योंकि ये ऐसा करता नहीं था. I think it is Arteta's tactics की position रखना है rather than you playing that way. क्योंकि कोई प्लेयर नहीं करता. नो प्लेयर ड्रिबल्स एक्सेप्ट मैडुएके. अब पता नहीं मैडुएके का फर्स्ट सीजन है, नेक्स्ट सीजन क्या होता है देखते हैं. बट मैडुएके इज एन better dribbler. He has proven to be a better dribbler compared to Saka. He takes the ball right to
to the
the
penalty.
end, to the touch line. उधर से वो जो cutback देता है. It is just I'm hoping for a change. Our strikers are present at the right place because none of a striker are ready to take that cutback.
And Gyökeres is shitty for 65 million. Yeah, whatever we bought him for, not worth the way he's played. TK, you give him 6 months, but this is now 8 months. I don't
हाँ
know,
हो गया.
not 8 months, but
I mean, I would judge him next season after one full preseason. Let's see. Next season, maybe Odegaard को बेच के he may get a better midfielder who
yeah,
may
Odegaard
gel
को
better with Gyökeres. Let's see next season की Gyökeres कैसा है. But all those things for later, for tomorrow, for this Saturday. What's your prediction? Everton against Arsenal against Everton.
2-1.
I think this will be a 1-0 victory for Arsenal. That's it.
I think probably the players will might again. It depends. If Gyökeres starts, definitely there's a problem. Gyökeres doesn't start. I think Gabriel Jesus and Havertz can at least do 2 goals for sure, and we'll concede. We are going to concede.